The rise and fall of GIRTH N TURF. GIRTH N TURF was a pro clubs team, started by streaming megastar Angry Ginge, and the always charismatic young Philly. The official GIRTH N TURF Twitter seems to indicate the first stream happened on Friday the 22nd of March, 2024. With the subsequent uploads coming shortly after, we see Angry Ginge posted first to his main channel, Angry Ginge 13, a day later on the 23rd of March, and Philly uploaded 2 days after that, to his second channel, Philly Extra, with both titles being variations of creating the most famous pro clubs team. Some people watching may be wondering, what exactly is Pro Clubs? Pro Clubs is a game mode on EA Sports football games that allows you to create a virtual player and play matches of up to 11 versus 11 against online opponents. But what separates GIRTH N TURF from other YouTube Pro Clubs videos was the roleplay.
Storylines are fucking quality.
It's so good. And yeah, that's the thing. Ginger's really, really good at creating these storylines between all the people. You know, like he suspends people if they're acting up or poor performance. You know, I see Bez giving it to Ginge.
The inspiration for GIRTH N TURF being roleplay heavy was seemingly the GTA NoPixel roleplay server. Ginge had been banned from the server shortly before GIRTH N TURF was formed, and although Ginge is maintaining innocence.
Complaint. Your account will therefore be suspended for a minimum of 30 days for violating our basic decency and respect rule. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong?
There is footage that appears to show him breaking server rules.
Where?
Oh no, I thought
he's there.
Land on him, land on him, crush him, crush him.
He's still on the bike.
But that ban turned out to be a blessing in disguise, inspiring Ginge to bring roleplay elements to pro clubs, with Ginge and Philly taking up the roles of co-owners and naming the club on stream.
Not my club, not your club, but our club.
Wow. So what we calling the club?
Let's spin off some ideas then.
Ginger Colombians FC.
So what do you mean, Ginge is under 13s? Absolutely not.
Ginge is under 13s!
Why are you laughing at that? That's not.
That's so good!
Prison United? That's no.
GIRTH N TURF. Oh, that is brilliant.
GIRTH N TURF. Yeah, that
no,
is
GIRTH N TURF.
GIRTH N TURF. Is it GIRTH? Try that. GIRTH N TURF that way. Yeah.
How'd you leave the club chat?
We're in.
The first lineup included.
Hello.
Hello there, NYK Chazza. This is Philly. Philly, this is Chazza.
Oh, where did we sign you from, mate? What club was you at before?
I was at NYKFC.
Chazza, let me ask you a question. Is your full loyalty with the brand new club?
Yeah, I'm GIRTH N TURF till I die, man.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
How are you doing, boys? You alright?
Yes, Aaron, how you doing, mate? You okay? Is that Hines?
That's Hines, yes.
The sense of community was there from day one. We saw hashtags gaining steam immediately. Shortly after the initial lineup came Taze, and then the club's first famous face, multi-award-winning Manchester-born rapper, H.
Boys, meet the new trialist, Taze. Taze, meet the team.
Hi, Taze, you okay, mate? The minute.
Alright, boys, I'm here now. I'll sort everything out.
Now, get in there, finally.
No, you better tell him what I'm about.
The hashtags that we saw initially gaining steam are now trending.
It's trending. No, it isn't. Oh my god, it is. It's trending. It's trending. GIRTH N TURF is trending on Twitter.
No, it's not.
It is. It's #1 trending on Twitter. Oh, I don't know if it's #1, but it says trending.
The journey started well, and the success would only grow from there.
Talk to me about GIRTH N TURF and how you got
GIRTH N TURF. You know, Ginger's been doing like, he did 40k views the other night.
Wow. They just abuse each other on clubs. That's what it seems like from the clips.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loads of footballers want to play us. So I think Aaron Ramsdale, goalkeeper for Arsenal, he wants to play. Jack Grealish apparently text H saying that he wants to play. He's going to round up some boys. Jack Grealish, sorry mate, but I'm whipping that headband off your head.
Another thing people are talking about is GIRTH N TURF.
It's everywhere. It's all over my timeline, my TikTok.
I went on the stream, 70,000 people dialed in, watching live.
On Ginger's one.
On Ginger's stream, yeah. And to be fair, there's probably a couple... 10, probably about 100k people total watching that across all the streams.
The first batch of signings got made. Chunkz and Goldbridge would both be very short signings. Goldbridge showed his lack of commitment from day one.
News just in from Mr. Goldbridge. Forgot. I'm down the pub, lol. Not going to be back in time, I'm afraid. This is not the sort of mentality that we want from our players.
So Ginge called up Behzinga, who would go on to become the club's first choice centre-back.
Why don't we loan in Behzinga for today to replace Goldbridge?
That'd be amazing if he's about.
We then see the departure of Chunkz.
I've got a message to read out. HR Catherine's just forwarded me this.
Okay.
It's from Chunkz. I'll be honest, I was a bit offended and slightly hurt that the gaffer, brackets Ginge, didn't send the email regarding today's fixtures. For that reason, I think I'm going to take today off and reflect with my agent and potentially look at other transfers out the club.
And things would get worse before they get better when Harry Pinero would sign for the club and then shortly after becoming a traitor, leaving for another club.
Hang on, news coming in from Twitter. HP might be joining a different club.
All right, can someone add me to the club?
I'm gonna tweet Mum's Taylor.
Oh wow, you mate, just HP's got me stream on. Let me give you a few words. You disgusting, vile snake. And just remember, I'm seeing you tomorrow. You're getting it, mate.
Can I just explain myself before this goes to a place that it doesn't need to?
I think it's already gone there, mate, but I'll give you 10 seconds.
To play football, the game that I love, and be put as a right back because I'm black and fast, really was the last, last straw for me.
I put you right back because you're a brand new player to the team. I didn't even know you were black.
You've never seen what I look like, Ginge.
Honestly, mate, not all of us watch Channel 4, mate.
Next up are 3 signings that would go on to become regular starters. First is the 35-year-old, 17-year-old, Luke, the Nuke, Littler.
Cheer for that one. Ladies and gentlemen, announced by Aaron, the brand new signing, Luke, the Nuke, Littler!
Who was in the middle of the 2024 Premier League dart season, a tournament he would eventually win just a month after signing for the club. And next was Danny Aarons, the man with the world's greatest posture.
Danny Aarons has joined the club. Welcome in, Danny.
Hello, Mr. Aarons.
Welcome in, Danny.
Hello, boys.
Right, Danny, my brother.
And finally, the club's first Sidemen member,
Our latest try list. Please put your hands together for Behzinga!
Next up would be a trio list that would leave just as fast as his name suggests. I show Speed.
Speed got in contact with me.
Oh, wow.
And tried to poach me to play for a club he was making.
That's interesting.
About this club as well.
That's very interesting, man.
That's disgusting.
Boys, wait, isn't happening. But what I did think of is potentially giving him a trial at our club.
The streaming megastar was not happy at the prospect of a 5-game trial.
So listen, Speed, look, we got to give you the reality here. What? You're on a 5-game trial.
What?
Yeah.
No one gets a contract straight away, mate.
Yeah.
Who made 5-game trial?
yeah.
What is this, Man United? Like, what the 5-game trial? Oh, hell, that's that ball. Oh, hell no, bro. Hell.
Wait, is he talking about Behzinga?
He's talking about Behzinga.
Hey, no, it is ball. Dude just said I'm on a 5-game trial.
No, it was
I didn't
me,
say that.
Speed, that was me. Speed, that was Philly.
Oh, man just said I'm on a...
You got a 3-game trial now.
Yes, that's a ball.
I'll slap you around, you little...
Eric Tinman, shut the f*** you little better, boy.
After a few average performances and some barking, he left the club, never to be seen again. Next up was a colossal signing, and legend of football was brought in on a recommendation from H.
Got Wayne Rooney involved.
So GIRTH N TURF is a pro clubs team on FIFA. The other night I was at the boxing in Manchester. I had a text off Wayne and he was like, "What you doing after the boxing? Come to mine and watch the UFC if you want."
Hey? Oh, wait.
Yeah. He also texted me saying, "I'm the best centre-back you've ever seen on pro clubs." Oh my God. All right, say no more. So then we went to his house, we watched the UFC. Before I left, he said, "Put me in a group chat with Ginge and Philly. I need to start playing." The next day, it was there, centre-back. He's a 5'3" centre-back. But he's rapid. Yeah.
The club signed Wayne Rooney. Although his football skill didn't immediately translate into the game, he was a very short centre-back and, as he says himself,
Play centre-back.
My mascot's bigger than me.
Right, let's go, boys. Straight in it.
This session would also mark the first time we see a full squad of 11, with Danny Aarons playing the role of pin-pon.
I hope you've got your helmet on, Danny.
I tried, man. I need to go and vote.
Danny, Danny, we got
Pin-pon, sorry, Pin-pon.
Riff.
Now, tell Tennessee to shut up the mutt.
That was with chest, you...
Oh, come on, boys.
At this point, GIRTH N TURF had a full squad of players regularly, and pro clubs was booming on Twitch and YouTube as a result of the GIRTH N TURF phenomenon. The popularity led to some high-profile friendly matches against Premier League players including
Hello, Trent. Gary Banworth here again, mate. How are you?
Nasty Everton lads. Nathan Patterson, Dwight McNeil, Jimmy Garner, Sammy Schmoddocks.
Are we ready? Because I'm about to do the interview with Tammy.
Yo, brother.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. My name's Gary Banworth and you are live on Sky Sports Ginge. How are you, Tammy Abraham? You okay?
I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very, very well. Thank you, Tammy.
Is that Aaron Ramsdale?
Oh, okay. Speaking.
Hi, Aaron. How you doing, mate? You okay? It's Dougie McLaren from Sky Sports Ginge.
How are you, pal?
I'm very good, mate. I do appreciate you taking the interview today. Just the first question I've got on the paper here for you. I'm just wondering if you're excited to get your first 90 minutes of the season in today.
Yeah, man.
But the friendly games were not enough, and soon after came the Champions of the Turf tournament, with a variety of streamers teaming up across 7 teams, joining GIRTH N TURF in the tournament. Accompanying the tournament announcement was also the unveiling of GIRTH N TURF's new badge. A fantastic design, with the Manchester B representing the hard-working people of Manchester, and the Colombian colours representing Philly's Colombian heritage, of which he is incredibly proud, it being the culture that moulded him into the man he is today. Being tied together with a shield, representing the club's togetherness and sense of community. As the tournament was ending, GIRTH N TURF had picked up 2 new signings, the first being a short-lived signing, the second Sidemen member to join the club.
Can we welcome GIRTH N TURF's new signing, one of my best mates, Randolph Minter!
Hey!
This next signing, however, would become a regular starter in the team.
Hello?
Nepenthes!
You alright, Ginge pal?
You okay, mate?
GIRTH N TURF would win game day 2 of the Champions of the Turf tournament, leaving the standing at the end of that day as follows.
New York first with 3 points, GIRTH N TURF second with 5, we are winning with 5, SDS with 2, No Days Off with 2, and Takeaway AFC with 2. Geordie Boys and Croucher are in the relegation.
But it would be the only game day they won, with New York City winning the league portion of the tournament. However, GIRTH N TURF did secure a semi-final place by finishing in the top 4, just 3 points ahead of 5th place. However, before the tournament could finish, there was a roadblock. Angry Ginge had been offered a place on Inside that took place 3 days after the league portion of the tournament. Inside was a reality show hosted by the Sidemen, similarly to Channel 4's Big Brother, or Foot Asylum's Locked In. Contestants had to spend up to 1 week locked in a warehouse without communication to the outside world. However, just 4 days in, Angry Ginge had to make a choice in the show's temptation room.
Yeah, I'm really good, thanks.
I didn't take you as the kind of guy to keep people waiting, though.
You're such a dick. You're such a dick.
I heard a couple of the boys are online. Do you want to know who?
Go on, who?
Aaron Hunt.
Mustafa Crap.
Chazza.
Chazza out.
Taze.
He's a City fan.
Pieface.
Oh, Pie!
And your very own Behzinga.
Oh, man, that's my best.
Should I plug in the PlayStation and join in? You ain't got toe jizzle on GIRTH N.
He would be allowed 30 minutes to stream with GIRTH N TURF at the cost of $30,000, deducted from the eventual prize of the show. But he would give in to temptation on day 6, when he accepted an FA Cup ticket, in exchange for elimination from the show.
Last a lifetime. Just to confirm, I would... Just to confirm, I would like to... Wow, I'm gone. Just to confirm, I would like to buy an FA Cup final ticket.
It was all worth it, however, when he would watch his beloved Manchester United beat rivals Manchester City.
I think he's onside as well. Oh my God!
It was 3 days after the final. GIRTH N TURF announced their return, but instead of a semi-final bracket, the tournament ended with a single series. Against first place and the most consistent team, rivals New York City. The club had been fractured by Angry Ginge appearing on Inside, and Philly's increased workload did not help Arguments happened more regularly about Philly's commitment to the team, followed by non-payment of fines. In the case of the club, fines are Twitch subscriptions, and as mentioned previous, the roleplay of a real football club, including fines, had separated GIRTH N TURF from other pro clubs' videos. But now it wasn't being took as seriously, despite Angry Ginge updating his backgrounds to accommodate the roleplay, and not even the signing of the world-famous British rapper and singer AJ Tracey could fix the fractured club. And although the sense of togetherness is still there, evidenced by the GIRTH N TURF roster still playing games together regularly, it would seem the magic of the club has ended for now. But let's never forget the heights the club reached, including a show hosted by clothing giants JD Sports, and a video produced for media giants Sky Sports. Let's never forget moments like the H-Rap.
I said I'm girthing and turfing. Shelly up top, bagging goals, that's for certain. Gaffer by my side, up and down, putting work in. Get the girth, now they say they're pretty hurting. Yeah, you know I'm dropping them hits. How the fuck we gonna lose with ping-ponging the sticks? Bateson at the back, leave your striker sat sideways. If he don't tackle you, it's calm, we got pie face. Behzinga on the wing in his folding back. Probably Chazza or Hines on the overlap. Tay's got defenders over mad because he dominates the middle like he owns the gaff. Yeah, we got heart, I don't care what you bench press. Philly on the right, but it bends left. All I see is bars like a 10 stretch. The op see Mustafa, it gets sticky like a Semtex. Little, you ain't litter than Luke. When he steps on the pitch, gets a kiss in his boot. Yeah, recently I've been swerving birds, so put your hands in on free and say GIRTH N TURF.
And who could forget the most famous chant?
Oh my God.
Mustafa crap, turning defense to attack, swimming through your midfield line. But it's not the goals he craves, crunching tackles, calling me. He's our one and only cap, cause he's Mustafa crap.
So until we see a return, that is the end of the GIRTH N TURF story. Thank you for watching my first high-effort video. Apologies for the rough editing, but if you subscribe I can promise you it only gets better from here. And please leave a like if you enjoyed, and share with anyone who enjoyed GIRTH N TURF.